The Hobbit, an unexpected failure. See what I did there? Oh man, I just got back from watching The Hobbit, an unexpected journey, or whatever the fuck it's called. And the thing that's ringing in my mind right now is what happened to Peter Jackson. I know what happened to him, I think. I think he caught some George Lucas fever. That's what fucking happened. Oh my god. You had 3 perfect movies. I love the first 3 movies. They're so good. And then you had to go make a 4th one. But you couldn't just make a 4th one. You had to drag it out to 3 movies. You had to drag one book out and make 3 movies of it. You're kind of like that dragon in all his gold, Mr. Jackson. You're just sitting there in all that money. It's ridiculous. The only reason to make 3 movies out of this film was money. That's all I was thinking at the end of the film when they showed all the gold was about Peter Jackson's bank account. It looks something like that. I guarantee you. I don't know. Overall, the movie looks good. New Zealand, Middle Earth, looks beautiful. The shots, the art direction's good. The sets look good. But there's way more not to like about this movie, I think, than to like about it. The best part about the movie is Gandalf, as usual. I like Gandalf. I don't give a shit about the dwarves. I never liked the hobbits even in the first movie, even though, obviously they're a main part of the story. But this movie, it's more of a fucking cartoon than it is a real movie. I mean, the first movies were awesome because you had your beautiful settings, your beautiful art direction, contrasted with sort of this hardcore like elements, practical effects, your Strider guys and all that, and that was the grit versus the beauty, and it made a good movie. This movie is, first of all, way too much fucking CGI. Way too much CGI. And I remember the CGI they used in the original movies. I don't remember it being this bad. Although most of the CGI in the film looks good, there's a few scenes where it looks freaking cartoony. Namely, the scene where the orcs are chasing the hobbits during the daylight on their wolves. That shit looked like straight out of a cartoon. Some of the baddies in it look cartoonish too. The trolls at the end, pretty cartoony. And then fucking Gollum. I thought Gollum was a goddamn hobbit that turned evil because he had the ring so long. What the fuck? I gotta go back and watch the other movies. In this one, there's an extended scene with Gollum, and I didn't mind Gollum before, I guess. Maybe because it was a new type of thing. In this one, he came off like fucking Jar Jar Binks. He was just fucking annoying. I wanted Bilbo to cut his fucking head off. It was ridiculous. Just shut the fuck up. Seriously. And then, like I said, one scene, the dwarves are on a rock mountain, it's crumbling. Next scene, they're on a fucking bridge, it's crumbling. It just, I don't know. And then every time Gandalf requires enough powers to get them out of a fucking situation, he has those powers. Why don't you just take fucking eagles all the way to the mountain instead of fucking having them drop you off halfway? We could have cut them fucking. You only had 1 sequel instead of 2 fucking sequels to this movie. Ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you still can't beat the way it looks. It still looks good, but that's about all it's got going for it. That and Ian McKellen. It's like cartoon. It's a fucking cartoon. It's the only reason I'm going to watch this movie again is if my kids want to watch it. I'm not going to sit for 2 hours and 45 minutes and watch this crap again. I mean, not that it's complete crap, but the story's fucking hard to follow. It's like they're going to this fucking place to get the gold back from the dragon. They need Bilbo to be a burglar. I'm not even quite sure what the fuck he was going to steal. I know they had to use a secret lock to get in the building, the mountain, blah, blah, whatever. And then they throw Hugo Weaving in there, and he just looks like a fool. And I don't know, man. The first 3 movies were so good, and then fucking greed set in. They had to try to make another 3 movies, rank up the CGI, and of course put it in fucking 3D and all this stupid fucking shit. And it's just, seriously, I don't know, man. I'll never watch it again. Probably watch the other 2 movies at some point just because I do this YouTube channel. Yeah. God, Gollum, annoying, man. And just the dwarves themselves, the makeup's good, but it's just, there's fucking too many of them. There's like 12 dwarves, and they're basically like a bunch of fucking clowns, and they really can't fight. So the action scenes never hit like the high tension of the original ones. The bad guys just don't look as cool. They're more CGI-ish. In the original one, they seemed a little more practical effects. I don't know, those wolves, man, they just look cartoony. And I don't know, whatever. You can click the dislike button if you disagree with me. But I'm just telling you how it is. I was pretty disappointing. I didn't expect much because the first 3 were so good. This one it kind of just rubbed me the wrong way. All right, guys, tell me what a douchebag I am down below. All right, guys, see ya. Bye.